Hello Quilty friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would put together an amalgamation of the video series that I did across Advent when I was opening the Missouri Star Advent calendar, which they call the Jenny box. So I opened it every day over on my Instagram and TikTok. I'll be doing the same again this year. I pre-ordered my Jenny box on like the 30th of December because I was just so excited and it was just such a fun experience and great value for money, I thought. So what I'm going to do in this video is put all of those clips together. I'll try and delete some of the duplication so you don't have to listen to the same spiel again and again, because these were once individual videos. I've tried to time this video for when the Jenny box is available for pre-order. So they released the pre-orders at different stages throughout the year. They did it straight away at the end of December. They did one in the spring, the summer, and then I think I ordered mine about September. So I don't know if they'll do another release later on. I think it will probably depend how many pre-orders they get in this run, perhaps. I don't know how they work it though. But anyway, pre-orders are open. There's a link down in the description box if you wanted to pre-order directly from Missouri Star. That is an affiliate link, so I do receive a small kickback from that. So thank you to anyone in advance who wants to order with my link. And at the end of the video, we'll discuss whether it is good value for money, whether it is worth it. And don't forget to chime in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's get opening our Quilters Advent Calendar from Missouri Star. It's the 1st of December and I have held off opening this for a good 6 weeks or more now, I think it was. So let's get this open. So there's a lovely message inside. And then we've got all of the gifts in here. They're not in any particular order. So let's have a look through and find number one. Oh, it's a big one. It's heavy as well. So there we go, number one. Let's get it open and see what we've got. I almost don't want to rip the sticker. And the bags are really nice as well. The paper's nice to reuse. Okay, so we've got some sew-in light fusible interfacing. Is that like a Bonder Web type of thing? I think that is. Scrappy fabric card making kit. Create 6 greeting cards and 6 gift card holders. Oh wow. So let's have a look. Okay, so I think we get, so you get the envelopes. You get different colour, oh those are nice. Different colour cards. And then what are these? Oh, these are templates. So you push out the templates. And you can make, oh, perhaps you must need this, the fusible interfacing. That's so good that that came with it. So you got all sorts of shapes. You've got birds on that one, Christmas bits. Oh, I'm definitely going to do some of these. Gingerbread men, clothes. Oh, a sewing machine on that one. Oh, a spool, cat. Oh, you get so much. There's some inspiration. That's good. I love that. These are so cool. So for day one, I am quite impressed. What, that's probably got a value of maybe £12–15. Yeah, for a kit like that, I think you would definitely pay £12–15. It's December 2nd. I'm pretty sure that I saw the number 2 yesterday and that it was in a box, but let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. So number 2 is in a gorgeous box. Oh my God. That is adorable. I love that. You know that I love a tin. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. So we've got these. Those are like the long hat pins. We've got some beads. Oh, some light beads. Diamantes. And these little bows, they'll be really handy for the Christmas cards yesterday. Actually, come to think of it, all of these would be really good on the Christmas cards yesterday, the buttons, all of the gems. So that's what I'll probably do with these, use them on the Christmas cards. You know that I love a tin, so I am always really impressed with this. Oh, it's got the Missouri style logo on the back. I just love the colours. I'll definitely be using the bits in here. I'll probably put those, I've already got some beads and things upstairs, so I might put those in with the stash once I've made the Christmas cards, and then I can always repurpose this for sewing bits. The same as yesterday, this box is just brilliant. That can be decor in itself, can't it? So I love the box. Let me know what you think the rough value of this would be, and I'll add it to the total, because I think I might keep a running total of what I think the value would be, because I don't think you can buy these things individually. I had a sneak peek and I saw that day 3 is a large box, so it's a little bit of a bigger box than yesterday, and it's heavy. So here's the box for day 3. Different on the back. The boxes are just brilliant. Just a few questions that I had on the video yesterday. I bought this with my own money. It's not a PR gift or anything you can purchase, but you have to pre-order early in the year. I didn't order till about August when they put out their final call, and I was lucky enough to get a box. If you pre-order earlier in the year, then you can pay by instalments, and I will be putting out a post when pre-orders open. Ooh! It looks like they're little dishes. Oh, they're little measuring cups. So that's a 1/4 cup, and they're not broken. That's really good. I apologize, I must speak too soon. A 1/3 cup, 1/2 cup. I love the patterns on the bottom of those. And 1 cup. They're lovely, they are, aren't they? And they've got a nice beveled edge, so when you put something in there, if you wanted to put like pins in there, for example, you can slide it out up the beveled edge. So if you don't want to use them in the kitchen, you can use them in the sewing room. I'm really impressed with those. Again, I think you would pay maybe upwards of £15 for those. So far we've got a running total of about £45. Would you agree? Let's open day 4. So I don't think day 4 was in a box or anything. Oh, day 5 is, so that'll be good. So let's have a rummage. Day 4. It definitely feels like this could be fabric. So let's get it open. Again, I'm going to try not to rip the bag because I want to reuse these. Oh, it's a panel of some sorts, I think. Oh my gosh, I love this. You know that I'm going to love this because this is exactly a pattern that I've done. Welcome home, project pattern for scraps and a panel. And I think you actually get the doors. Oh my god. All of those are doors. That is amazing. Look at those. I'll give you a close-up view of it in a moment, and then you get a little bit of fabric here that's like Christmassy. Let's have a look at the pattern. The ones that I've done before are foundation paper pieced, but I don't think this one will be. But oh my god, so there's a pattern to make the house, like a pine tree, a round tree, an oak tree, so they are labelled. A pine tree, I was right. Oak tree, a spruce tree, and then these like, and then those like blocks. Oh, this centre block here with the flying geese in. And then there's some instructions on how to put it all together. I love that. That is a full and complete pattern in itself. And obviously, if you haven't got the doors, you don't have to include the doors, but let me show you the doors. So these are all the doors. Oh, look at that one. And I like that there's plenty of seam allowance around the doors before you start cutting off all of the designs. They're just adorable. I love how they've got quilting themes and all sorts. So you wouldn't have to necessarily do it Christmassy either. You could just mix and match, because I bet you don't need to use all of these, but they do have a good heavy Christmas theme. Is that the same one? Are they repeated? No, they're not repeated. That one's a different colourway up there. And then there's also some wood grain. I like that they've utilised like every little bit of the print. I reckon for this pattern and the panel, £25. So that's going to take us up to £70 running total so far, and we're on day 4. This is really good value. Today's box has a lot to live up to after yesterday, so let's get into it. You'd already see that yesterday's is in a box. A little bit of a smaller box this time. I love how the boxes are on all sides. The packaging is just brilliant. We haven't got a box now till the 21st and the 23rd. The rest are in the bags. So let's get into this one. This one opens at the back. Good little bit of weight to it. Difficult to get into, and I don't want to rip anything. Oh, these, I wanted these. These are little wall mounted things that you can put quilts up with. I'll have to get my partner onto these, but essentially it's made of wood. You unscrew this here, and then in there you would slot like your little mini quilt, and there's 2 of them, so you'd be able to get a good hang on them. Oh, this is so thoughtful. Every day I noticed that on the quilt pattern yesterday it is hung up with 2 of these, and I looked at that and I thought I'm going to get some of those. I just love how every day is so thought out. That's just brilliant. So that's how they work. You attach them to the wall and it will hold your quilts up. So I think you can get more of these. If you're going to display a full-size quilt, you'd obviously need maybe 4. So what was we on yesterday? Was on a running total of £70. I honestly don't know how much these are. I'd say maybe £12. Obviously UK. Let's go £12, so we'll go running total £82. Let's see what day 6 has in store for us. So firstly, I'll just apologise because when I recorded this video, it's recorded without any sound, so I'll voice over it and try and remember exactly what I was saying as I was opening the presents. So this one feels quite a firm gift. It's very rectangular and it is actually quite hard. When I tapped it with my hands, it actually did hurt my hands. So today's gift is actually multifunctional. It can either be used as a wooden clapper, but also as a little storage device. It's got these beautiful quilt designs and they're actually etched into the back. They're not printed on there. And you've got a little measuring guide. You can put these 2 little dowels to store your spools of thread, but you can also use the back slots to actually put your templates in. So this one you can choose how you wish to use it. I can't believe it's been a week already. It's been so good. So here we've got number 7. This feels like it could be a charm pack. Definitely fabric, and it feels about the correct weight to be a charm pack. Oh, I was right. Oh, that's lovely. A strawberry lemonade by Sherry and Chelsea. I follow those on YouTube. Let's have a look. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm glad that it's not Christmassy, just because I'm not sure if I'm going to get round to making much this side of Christmas, what with all my Christmas makes. I think you pay maybe £12 to £15 for a charm pack in the UK. Let's say £12. So that's £104 so far. So we're a quarter of the way through the box, are we? No, we're a little bit more than a quarter of the way through and we've already paid for half of the box. So I think this box is brilliant value. I'm a bit late today, but let's get on with day 8. Ooh, it's quite heavy. It feels a little bit of an odd shape. There's something, maybe there's 2 things in there, because there's something that's an L shape here, but let's get it open and see. Oh! So this is a Hexie cell phone clutch. Oh, that's really nice. It's a little pouch where it's got like a opening at the side. Might be good for sunglasses as well. So this is the pattern here. So for this pattern, they're not actually recommending EPP. They're doing it with a zigzag on the sewing machine, layering it all together, but I'll probably do it EPP. Sew Light fusible interfacing, 20 by 12 inches. I assume that's so you can do the hexagons on the machine. Oh, we've got some paper hexagons here. Oh, they're quite a good weight and they almost feel like photo paper. And then we've got this handbag purse. I've never seen a purse frame like this, and it is a really good size actually. It would be really nice as a glasses case. I think I'll use it as a glasses case. Oh, it's got a good clasp, and then it opens like that. So then you would pull your phone out from in there, or your glasses, and it's a really nice like antique brass. It's got a little ring bit there so you can put maybe a charm or something on it. I've not seen anything like that, so I will be interested in doing that. And the fabric that they've used on here is actually the fabric from the charm pack that we got yesterday, which is a really good idea, isn't it? Because you can make hexagons really easily out of the 5-inch charm pack. So I'm quite impressed with that. So in terms of the value, I have no idea. I'm not sure how many hexagons are included there. I would say conservatively £15 perhaps. So what was we on? We was on 104 yesterday, wasn't we? So let's say £120 that we're estimating as the value of this, which I think is brilliant. And this is very good quality. That is really firm, so you know that it's not just going to pop open, which is good. I think today's gift is an unusual feeling one, because I think I've felt today's gift and it feels a bit different. It's not too... Oh, this wasn't the one that I felt yesterday. This feels fun. For some reason I just had a terrible feeling that it wasn't the 9th today. It's quite lightweight, whatever's in this package. Oh, this is awesome. So this is one of those paper stars, and you get lights to put in them. That is awesome. Cool decorations. Oh, and they've got like quilty designs on them. Let's open this one first, because this one's got more of a quilted design. Little drawstrings there so you can then tighten those. Oh, look at that. They're really thick as well. They're not like thin paper ones. And they're battery operated lights as well, so you don't need to get them near to a plug. Oh, look at that. Let me just tighten it up so I'm not wrestling with it. It should be hung from one of those, shouldn't it? But it would stand up really nicely if you just wanted to put them on the table. What I'm really enjoying about this advent calendar is it's not just quilty stuff, it's quilty themed stuff and things that quilters would like. But sometimes, like, some of them are like haberdashery, aren't they, in some other advent calendars. And it's like, how many pieces of haberdashery do you need? And I was thinking, oh, what if there's loads and loads of patterns and things like that, which is good. I would like that, but I think because I'm so busy making Christmas things at the moment, had I received lots of patterns, I would have felt a really strong obligation to try and make some of them. And sometimes that just stresses you out, doesn't it, this time of year, especially if they were Christmas themed, which a lot of these things, they aren't Christmas themed. You could keep these out all year round. They're not overly Christmas. Is that one? Let me put the lights in. I'll close the curtains and I'll show you what they look like on. Look at those. They're beautiful, aren't they? How is it already day 10? The level of the box is dwindling down and it makes me sad. Day 10. The smallest one we've had so far. So let's have a look. Feels like it could be a pattern or something. Oh, it's a pair of scissors. Oh, that's really cool. So it's in the shape of Chuck the Duck on the actual scissors, and then it's got a little quilt charm. I'll take them out, you'll be able to see them better. So can you see Chuck the Duck on those there? And then down here we've got a little star charm. Not bad. Oh, not great for fabric. I would say these are more thread cutters anyway, aren't they? Last resort scissors for fabric if you needed to on a pinch, but I'll probably leave these next to the sewing machine and for trimming off the threads. What would you pay for a nice pair of scissors like this? Maybe £7. So that takes us to £142, like estimated value, what I think these would be. That is pretty good considering I only paid £200 all in with delivery. So I am happy with that. Let's open gift number 11, and it's this little box. No rattle, a little bit of weight to it, so let's have a look. This one's just a plain box, not one that will go in the village, but still really nice. Okay, looks like it's a box or maybe coasters. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh wow, that is beautiful. So it opens up, it's magnetised, and then it's just got places for little notions. So in there, is that a needle thread? Oh, it's magnet. Is that magnet? I think it's magnetised there. So there's a little place for you to put your little needles. And that is like etched into the surface. I absolutely love that. That's beautiful. Oh, our scissors fit perfectly from yesterday. So join me back here tomorrow for day 12. We've already had a fiddle with day 12 and it's quite a big package. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? It's time to open the big parcel that we saw yesterday. Got a good amount in there, I think. So let's have a look. We're halfway through now and I'm sad that it's going to be coming to an end. I feel like after Christmas and after I've completed all of my Christmas projects, what will I have? Because I won't be opening a little present every day. Let's get into it. Oh, I see an embroidery frame. Okay. Oh, I love that. So it's a snowflake embroidery kit with a frame. I think like the frame's kind of built in, which is so... Oh, let me take it out the wrapper so you can see. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, the frame's separate. The frame is gorgeous. Let me show you the picture. So there we go. I'm not the best at embroidery, I will say that, but I do really enjoy how it looks. So they've got some instructions for the knots and things. I'm okay with French knots. So it's a French knot, a fly stitch and a straight stitch. We've got the embroidery frame. We've got some like pearl 12 thread that feels like maybe even a little bit thicker than that. So a lovely crisp white. So then we've got this pre-printed blue canvas and it's like a really lovely navy blue and it's a nice kind of like open weave, maybe even like a linen, which is really good for this type of stitching, I think. Here is the frame. I love that. So it's got this kind of like elastic structure. I assume you leave this, I assume that you leave it inside the hoop. Yeah. Oh, that's so clever. I would definitely be interested in getting some more of these frames because that is gorgeous. And you get some lovely pearlescent beads. You'd obviously have to get it really nice and perfectly positioned in the centre. Look at that. That's gorgeous. The value, I'm going to say about £25 because you've got this. A frame, never seen anything like that before, so I don't know how much that would go for. You've then got the whole kit. Do we get a needle? I don't think we do get a needle, but did we have a needle in the box yesterday that will probably be suitable? Yeah, I'm going to say £25 for this. A full complete kit, beads, threads. So that takes us to £185 estimated total on my part. So it's not going to be long before we're going into profit. Is that girl maths? It might be Friday the 13th, but we don't want our gift to have Friday the 13th vibes. So let's get into day 13 of the advent calendar. So the audio messed up on this video as well. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's something that's happening in the editing process, so I do apologise for that. So Friday 13th, that's all I can say. So this one was kind of squishy and I was confused at first. It says that these are matte scrubbers. So they're like a silicone feel, and I thought that was for catching threads on your wall pressing mat, and I think they do a brilliant job at that. They're just great at catching fibres, so I think it would also be good for when you get the threads on your clothes as well. So I've just watched the Missouri Star video, and she says that it's actually for cleaning cutting mats, and I don't know if that's stained, or I think it might actually be stained, yeah. But you know when you cut and you get loads of like wadding stuck to the mat, apparently this is for cleaning your cutting mat, but I think it works just as well for your wool pressing mat as well. Day 14 of the Quilters Advent Calendar, and the whole box is just going down. I'm going to be so sad when this is over. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's really heavy. I think it's one big thing. It feels heavy. Perhaps it's like ceramic like the other ones have been. I have wanted one of these. I am so impressed. The Quilt Builder card deck. I have wanted these for so long. This isn't a deck that I've seen. So it says it includes everyday and Christmas blocks. Oh my god, I love that. Is that actually the Missouri Star? That is their actual logo, isn't it? Oh, it is. Missouri Star Quilt Special Edition. Let's get into it. I have wanted one of these for so long. I hope that they all make them the same size, like the size of the block comes out the same size. 40, so there's 40 blocks, 8 layouts, and endless possibilities. So they're literally a deck of cards that you can pull out, and it's got instructions to make the blocks. I guess you can kind of make a sampler quilt with it, or you can just do the same design, but I've wanted one of these. These are quite hard to get in the UK. I'm so excited. This is the best day for me. This is what my hair looks like, and this is why I have it always tied back. This is straight out the shower. There's different colours of the blocks. I'll have a little read, see if I can see the differences of the bits and bobs, and I'll let you know. So what you get then is you get like a how to use and how to read the block charts, which is really good because I won't show you the blocks, but this is how they're set out. So you'll be able to see the instructions, and then it gives you some ideas about using the blocks in the quilt and what sizes will be compatible. Information on backing and binding yardage, how to sew half square triangles and how to do 45 degrees, and how to do corner pieces. And then you've got bits about putting it on point, so it says how to make setting squares, so that is really handy. And what is also amazing is there's 8 different layouts that you can do. So obviously the idea is you can mix and match, try loads of different designs, but then it's giving you some ideas on how to lay these out in quilts. Here we've got all like black and white images and then instructions on the other side, so I'll give you a quick flick through. So the Missouri Star, oh, that one's nice. Ranger's Pride, the Practical Orchid, that's Orion's Wheel, I like that one as well. The Maple Leaf. Oh, okay, so on the back, I'm just looking at them now. So you've got different sizes. You can make them in 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch or 36-inch. So you could do something really big in the middle and then little things all around. Kansas Troubles. Coaxley Camp, is that how you say that? I love those. Absolutely love them. That is my favourite day by far. I don't think we can even beat yesterday's gift, but let's open day 15. So, I haven't seen 15 in here. Oh, there we go. So it's quite a rectangle one, feels quite hard. Oh, there's a little jingle bell in there. Also, let me know some ideas of what I could do with this box once the Advent's over. I think it might be quite good to repurpose it maybe over Christmas next year. Oh, it's wrapped up again. So we've got a lovely little gift box. Oh, they're little ornaments. They're beautiful. open those. So they're ceramic. Oh, those are beautiful. So it's double-sided and it's like that. Aren't they wonderful? So that's the tealy blue. A lot of things have been this teal blue colour. And then we've got a red one. Oh, I love those. I really like those. Those are gorgeous. I actually haven't got a Christmas tree up this year. I've just got all of my other Christmas decorations, but I'll still be able to hang these up. And they are also something, if you took off the bells and you put something else on there like a bow, you could have that up all year round. It's not overly Christmassy with it just being a quilt block. No, we didn't do a run in total yesterday. I think I was on 185, wasn't I? So yesterday I had a look on Amazon and they're on there for like £13, those quilt decks. Not the one that I got yesterday, just other generic ones. So that one's a Missouri Star special, so let's say £15. So we'll round up to 15, so that's £200. And then I reckon what you'd pay £5 each for these, so £10 in total. So we're on at £210 profit. Those are lovely. I love those. Day 16. Today is the first day of my Christmas holidays from work, and I'm so excited. I'm going to do some good sewing today, I think. Oh, I see fabric. Oh, that doesn't feel like regular fabric. What else have we got? We've got some elastic. There must be a pattern in here. Oh, reusable bowl huggers. Those are cool. So these will be perfect if you're doing Christmas baking and things like that. This must be some type of washable fabric. That's what it does feel like. Ooh, did you hear it? It feels really nice, actually. It's not the same on the inside, but the top certainly. So this material will yield 2 bowls that cover up to 10 inches. Seems like a pretty easy one to do as well. I've never had anything like that, but I guess they're also like the beeswax wraps, kind of like that, but for about the top of your bowls. If you do like proving of things as well, that might be good as a bag lining, a wipe clean bag lining. Let's feel for day 17. 17 is in a box. Ooh. It's quite light. No rattle. Welcome to day 17. One of you lovely viewers said that day 17 is a good one. So here we've got it. We already found it yesterday, didn't we? So I didn't bring the whole box. I'm not sure what it is. There's no rattle, no give in the box, and not too much weight. So let's have a look. Jenny. So this is what it looks like. So it says, Jenny makes quilting so easy. Okay. So, oh, is it a game? That looks like it's a button. I think it needs batteries, whatever it is, so we'll get that. Then I think these are stickers, perhaps. So we've got a quilt block. And a silver one. And then we've got some saying, so finish is better than perfect, always press to the dark side. All quilters are peacemakers, just take it one stitch at a time. I like those. Now, let's put some batteries in this and we'll see what it is. So I've had a rummage around. I had one fresh AAA battery and I've took another out the remote. So let's give it a press.
Remember, finished is better than perfect.
That's great.
All quilters are peacemakers. Always press to the dark side. Never underestimate the power of a woman with a sewing machine. Just take it one stitch at a time. Remember, finished is better than perfect.
That's brilliant, isn't it? I'm going to keep that by my sewing machine, and when I need inspiration...
All quilters are peacemakers.
Jenny would be talking to me. There was a lot of mixed opinions about the advent calendar yesterday and the gift, so let's get into day 18 and see what we make of this one. So there's not many in here now, so it's really easy to find them. This one feels like a charm pack. Yeah, I would say it's a charm pack. Yay! Oh, okay. Bellissimo by Riley Blake. Oh, sorry, there's some glare. I'll take the wrapper off in a moment. And these look like really nice wintry colours without it being Christmassy. We'll do those again. No, you have a look. You have a flip through before I see. Oh, those are lovely. I'll change the camera angle so you can see. I really like those. There was one that was just a plain. Quite a lot of that one. That is unusual for a charm pack, but all of that is the same print. So all of those are the same print, which is unusual for a charm pack. You usually get a good mixture. So let me see, 1, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's a lot, isn't it, of just the same print? But I like it. It'll still go nice in a project, and I feel like you could perhaps always add from your own stash. But some of the other ones, there's only one print. Don't get me wrong though, it's a lovely charm pack. So you probably pay about £15 for a charm pack here in the UK. I know they're cheaper in the US. So what does that take us to? £2.40, does it? I think it's about that. I can't quite remember. I ought to write it down. Yeah, let's say about £2.40. I have saw online that there's mixed opinions about the contents of the advent calendar not being fabric heavy. Obviously, I think this is maybe the 4th or 5th piece of fabric that we've had, which to me is ideal because I don't want to get something that's not my taste. Luckily, all of these things I will use. However, you know, you don't want to receive something that isn't your taste really. And fabric is one of those things where it's really hard to judge. I guess they go middle of the road that it would be good for most people. But I think most things in the advent calendar are usable. I like that there's a lot of decor, and also I think a lot of people who would get the advent calendar already probably have a lot of fabric. So what they need is something that's maybe a little bit fun, something that's practical. So yeah, I like the balance of fabric, because also for me, I wouldn't want to feel like I've got to use the fabric, because this time of year you're really busy and you're just swimming in things that you need to do. So I'm also glad that there's not a lot of Christmas fabric as well. So many of you are predicting that in today's advent we'll be getting a pattern, and I didn't notice on yesterday's gift that this actually says that it's a pillow pack rather than just a regular charm. So that might explain why we've got so many of one. That might be for the backing. So let's have a look. And I've just opened this, and my partner has hidden yesterday's advent calendar in here. So he's been doing a scavenger advent hunt for me, and I couldn't find yesterday's clue. The clue was something like a poem about where the days end, but I guess it should have been where the days start, because I do this in the morning. It feels like a packet of biscuits. He's just doing like little chocolates and things like that, and he's doing a riddle. I did start filming them at the beginning of the year, but pretty much since then he's been home when we've been doing it, so we've been doing it together. So let's see. Oh, my favourite biscuits. Malted milk biscuits, my absolute favourite, so I'll enjoy those with a cup of tea. Not the whole pack, but a good portion of the pack. So there's something in there, like, doesn't feel square or anything, it feels a little bit squishy, so perhaps it's something to go along with it, and maybe there's a pattern in here as well. Oh, a pattern and something else. Let's have a look. Oh, chenille it. I've seen things about this. So this kind of makes like a rag quilt seam. So it's a bias tape that you sew onto the top, and then I think when you throw it into the machine it goes fuzzy. I really like that. That's the pillow, the pattern for the pillow. Bit of glare. I actually like that without the chenille over the top, so I might use this for something else. I've seen lots of brilliant videos with this. So project pattern for 5-inch squares. That's beautiful, that is. I'll definitely be making that, because what I've been doing recently is using a pillow when I'm doing my hand stitching on my lap to support my hands. But the only pillow that I've got that's like big enough and plump enough is a Christmas one. So after Christmas, I think I'll make this. We're now in the last few days of the advent calendar. So let's open day 20. So it's the one that I said the other day that I thought I knew what it was. So let's get into it and see if I'm right. Ripped it again. Oh, I wasn't right. So machine builder brick set, so like a knockoff Lego set. That's hilarious. Let's open it and have a look at the size of the pieces. Oh wow, it really is like a Lego. I'm going to do this later. That's brilliant. Oh, it literally has all of the instructions. Oh, that's so good. Definitely going to do that. And I love how everything is like similar colours. They're all like that tealy blue colour. It's got lights and everything on here. Again, I forgot to put a price on yesterday's. So we had a pattern and then the chenille. I'd say you'd maybe pay £5 each for those because it's only a small bit of the chenille. So £10 for yesterday. So that takes us up to £2.30, I think I said. And then for this one, I reckon you'd pay about £15 for something like this. Granted, it isn't Lego branded, but it's a sewing machine. So let's say £15. Takes us up to £2.45. The value of this is going to be over £300, I think. Easily. I'll be quids in. It's too early for me. But let's get into day 21 of the Quilters Advent Calendar. I'm up early because I've got to go to my mum's today. She needs help with some bits and pieces. So I didn't want to do this after I come back because the temptation to open all of these gifts at once, now that there's only a few left, oh God, it's so hard to resist. But we've got number 21 and it's back in a box, which I'm so happy with. And we've only got one more box left after this, but this will complete a little row of houses that I've put up. Oh, so I think it's an ornament. We'll see when I turn it around. Oh, it's a little gonk ornament. So a little gnome that looks like a mushroom. That's really cute. It's made out of felt. It's such good quality. That feels really nice. Not like some of the cheap ones that you get. And then we've got the little wooden base. So he stands up and he does. Let me put him on my drink. That's adorable, isn't it? That's really nice. I love felt things. And you could use this as a little pin cushion if you wanted to. So it's day 22 of the Quilters Advent Calendar from Missouri Star, and it's quite a big one today. There is still 2 big ones left. So here we are, day 22. And this one, there's something, maybe some fabric that's quite large there. We've got something small and something a little bit rigid there. I have no idea what it could be, so let's open it. Oh wow, so this is a monogram accessory felt kit. Oh, that's so good. The rigid thing looks like it's a fabric marker pen. Let me get it out of the packaging because it's got a bit of glare on. And then here, oh okay, let's open it. Oh, this looks really good. You get a lot in here in the kit. So here we've got a pattern, and I assume these are the things that you can make. So you can make a glasses case, these little bits that go over the corners of your books. Those are really good. Oh yeah, so you've got there on the back, the kit makes 4 of those corners and 1 glasses case, and you get a 10 by 10 sheet of grey felt. And inside we've got instructions and instructions on making the stitches, which I need because I'm not brilliant at embroidery. I assume with this you can use the pearl thread that was provided in the earlier days, so that's quite good. And here we get stencils so that you can do the designs on it, because these feature flowers and letters, so you can get them really good this way. And I think this is also for doing the rounded corners, so you can get the rounded corners really nice. Oh, I like that there's these hole punch, so you can put them in a ring binder to store them. And then we've got all of the alphabet in a nice cursive design. They're nice. They're good, aren't they? Quite handy. And again, we've got the little hole punches so that they can be stored. And then here, this felt feels quite stiff, like you would want it to be if you were to make a glasses case, so that's pretty good. And then you just blanket stitch through it to close it up, so I think it would be a relatively quick project. And here we've got, oh, is it a chalk pen, I think? Oh, I don't know what type of pen it is. Let's have a look, it might tell us in here. Oh, a white chalk mechanical pencil. Okay, so it is chalky. And then there was something else, some little leather patches, I think. So Hometown Leatherworks. Oh, okay, so I think these are for the book corners. Those are really cool, aren't they? You could even make one completely out of it if you wanted to put them together, because there's 2 there, but you can just do it just with the 1. Like how a lot of the gifts like work together, so you've already had the pearl thread, so you can just use the pearl thread that you've had. The patterns, they make sure that you've got the fabric in the previous days. I really like that, how it all works together. And I think they gave us needles for this. I'm not sure in the previous days, I can't remember. I haven't done that kit even though I said I was going to. So many things just come up, don't they, that you end up doing, especially around this time of the year. It's really busy. So we've just got 3 days left and then it will all be over. So join me back for day 23 tomorrow. It's day 23 and the box is so empty. This is the last one that's in like one of the village boxes. And I think this one is my favourite box. Look at that. Polystyrene on the top of this one, so it could be breakable, so I hope it's not broken. I just ripped the box. Go on, get it out. Oh, it's a mug and it's not broken. Oh, I love that. So I think it's backwards. It says love every stitch and it's got a quilt block on it. Oh, I love that. And then the bottom is like unglazed, and then this bit is glazed, and where the lettering and the quilt pattern is, it's like unglazed. I love that. Love every stitch. And then it's got the details on the bottom. So I hadn't been doing the running total for the last couple of days, so I've gone back on my videos and had a look as to what I said I thought there was worth. I've added it up. So before today we was at 260. I reckon you'd pay £10 for that. Would you? Or would it be more like £6-7? Let's say you'd pay £9.95 or something if you saw it in the shop. So let's say £10. So that'd be £2.70. The advent calendar is brilliant. Let me show you what's left, because there's 2 days left. We've got 24, which is a small one. I reckon that's a pattern. It does feel like a pattern. I'm hoping that it's a pattern for like a quilt. Oh, with these on, that would be the best. You know I'd make that. And then we've got a big one for 25. It's time for the penultimate instalment of the Quilters Advent Calendar. So day 24, it's a small one. Definitely feels like a pattern, so let's open it. I am hoping that it's a full quilt pattern. That would be really good. Oh, it's 4 patterns. Oh, it's all the patterns that have been featured throughout the advent calendar. So we've got Jenny's holiday block in red. I love that. So these finish at 18 by 18, so they'd be good all together in a quilt, wouldn't they? Jenny's holiday block in grey. Jenny's holiday block teal. I don't remember what I've seen that one on. I've seen all the other ones. Have to let me know what product that one's been on. And then we've got Jenny's holiday block aqua. I really like that. That'd be really nice put together, because then these side pieces would like form a crisscross pattern. So you've got a wall hanging or a table topper, wall hanging, table topper, or a bed runner with 4 of them. A cushion they've put it together as, or they've got a quilt where it's finished at 72 by 72. I think that would look nice with maybe some sashing in between or something. I think if I were to make this, I'd reverse the colours the other way, so the white bits were the colour, and then the, like where the red is, that would be white, and then you could put white sashing in between them. But I think it's very customisable. Sorry, I don't know where it was, my doorbell went off. But it says all the cutting instructions and how much you need for the quilt top, so that's really good. I love that. Is that in all of them? Yeah, so in all of them it's got that information. I was hoping for these quilt blocks. I think the red one is my favourite. Let me know which one is your favourite, and join me here tomorrow for number 25. I'm going to record that now so I don't have to do it tomorrow. I should say, what are we saying for the price on those? I reckon you'd pay, let's assume that that's a whole quilt pattern. You pay about £10 nowadays, don't you, for a quilt pattern? So that's £10 added to our total. Merry Christmas everyone, and welcome to day 25 of the Quilters Advent Calendar from Missouri Star. So we've got a really nice big box. There's been a few suggestions on what this could be. I think it could be a layer cake, but people have said that they think it might be a calendar for 2025, which would be really good. So let's open it and have a look. Okay, it looks like it's teal. Ooh. Cutting and pressing mat, travel folio. Oh, the sun was really in my eyes then. Let me get the plastic off. It's got those quilt patterns on that have been featured throughout the whole thing. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, mine's got a dirty mark on. Oh, it's just a bit of dust, I think. So, it's a travel bag like this. And let's see, so this opens. Oh, that's so good. So there's a thin wall pressing mat there, and then a cutting mat, and that cutting mat is lovely. I just wanted to adjust the angle because of the sun coming in, but look at that, that's brilliant. So that's 12 by 12 cutting mat in that lovely teal blue colour. Oh, that's so handy. And then on the other side you've got the wool pressing mat. It's only about 1/4 of an inch thick, but it's all you need really, isn't it? That's so handy for when you go to your classes, or I'm always taking my sewing to my sisters and things, so it'd be good to be able to take this. And then it just folds together, and it's got a bit of Velcro and a really nice like rubber logo there. I love that. That's it. I wasn't expecting that. I still see that dirty mark there. Ah, there we go. I wasn't expecting that, but it's definitely something that I'll use and that is really good and practical. And it's actually quite lightweight and compact. Sometimes it's good just to take, especially for like EPP, a flat surface with you. So you could probably put your blocks on there, it'd probably grip to it, and it's somewhere that you've got a nice flat surface to use. So I definitely like that. I can't even remember what our running total is now for the whole thing, but I'm going to say this is going to push us above £300, and I paid £200 including UK delivery, which was £40. So it is expensive, the delivery, but it is really heavy box. And overall, like we've said throughout the whole thing, I think it's definitely worth it, the value that you get. And there's not a lot that I received that wasn't really to my taste. Everything is fairly neutral, but in a nice way, in a way that it's going to suit everyone. I love all the projects, I love everything that's included, and I can't wait till next year. What am I going to do though now that I'm not opening a quilty present every day? So what did you think of the 25 gifts? Did you think that the Jenny box was worth it and that it was good value for money? I certainly did. So when it was the pre-order straight after Christmas 2024, they locked it at 24's price rather than there being any increase. And like everything, there's a year-on-year increase, isn't there? You do have to factor in the delivery costs. So with the Missouri Star Advent Calendar, there was a delivery cost of $40. Even with that added on to the cost of the Advent Calendar, I think it then came to like a total of less than it was like £180 or something. That might have been dollars, I can't quite remember. But even with that, I still felt that it was really good value. I was unable to find an advent calendar that would secure me mystery goods to the value of that. And I did at the time, last year, consider, well, should I just give that money to my sister and perhaps she could buy me some gifts and wrap them and stuff. But even like a mini charm pack is like £10 and you wouldn't be able to get that many gifts. In terms of customs, I believe that you don't have to pay customs into the UK on goods that are less than £150. It might be £149. Please check on the gov.uk website for that, because it's been some time since I've checked and the figures might have changed. But I haven't had any customs import on this, so I bought this with my own money, so it would just be treated exactly the same. So I didn't have any import to pay, and also I've made multiple orders from Missouri Star over that value and there's been no import costs to pay. I don't know if that is just luck of the draw, but I've never had any issues. And the delivery comes really quick. It comes in a nice outer box so that the inner box is protected. So don't forget to let me know in the comments if you think that it is worth it, and if you would like to get your Jenny box for 2025, the link is down in the description.